Good morning, students. I'm very glad to meet you through this session. Today, you're going to learn about direct and indirect speech. I think you already have learned about this section, but today we are going to revise them. Right. Okay, students, you know, there are two ways to narrate the spoken words of a person. Two ways. There are two ways to narrate the spoken words of a person. One is direct speech. The other one is indirect speech. So there are two ways to narrate the spoken words of a person. One is direct speech and the other one is indirect speech. Now we see direct and indirect speech. Okay, first, direct speech. What is direct speech? Direct speech means the message of the speaker is conveyed or reported in his own actual words. Right here, there's an example. Radha said, I'm very busy now. Right? So, Radha is the speaker. Right? Radha is the speaker. Said. This is called as reporting verb. Right? Radha is called as speaker. Said is reporting verb. And I'm very busy now. This is the actual word of the speaker. Right? I'm very busy now. This is his own actual word. So the own actual words are coded with an inverted comma. Right? The actual word or the extract word coded with an inverted comma. So direct speech means that is repeat the exact word of the speaker. Right? Here there's another example. He says, I'm unwell. So here, I'm unwell is the speaker's own actual word. Right? So this is direct speech. Right? So the message of the speaker is conveyed or reported is in his own actual words. That is, repeat the exact word of the speaker. Right? Okay. Now we see what is indirect speech. Right? Indirect speech means the message of the speaker is conveyed or reported in our own word. Here there's an example. Radha said that she was very busy then. And another example, he says that he is unwell. Here there are two examples and we can see that here there's no exact word of the speaker. There are, we make some changes here. So we don't use the actual words of the speaker, right? We make some changes. So we don't use the actual words of the speaker, right? Then other one is comma and the inverted comma are omitted. Here there is no comma or inverted comma, right? And the end of the sentence, we put a full stop, right? So, comma and the inverted comma are omitted and the sentence ends with a full stop, right? At the end of the, at the end of the sentence, we put a full stop, right? And also, conjunction that is added before the indirect statement here, you see that. You know that is a conjunction. So conjunction is added before the indirect statement. This is called as indirect statement. Right? So that conjunction is used before the indirect statement. Right. Now we see when you convert direct into indirect speech, there are ways of turning direct into indirect speech. You know, there are three ways. One is statements, the other one is questions, and request, commands, and orders. So there are three ways of turning direct into indirect speech. Today we are going to see only the statement form, right? Okay. So we see statements in indirect speech. Through the example, we can understand about the statement form, right? Here, there's an example in direct speech. Radha said, I'm very busy now. Right? This direct speech is converted into indirect speech. Radha said that she was very busy then. Right here, Radha is the speaker, said also the reporting verb. And after the reporting verb, we use a comma. Then, I'm very busy now. That is statement. I'm very busy now. Right? So, when you convert into indirect speech, we are going to make some changes. Right? So, Radha said. After that, you have to write the conjunction that. Right? Then, I change. I, that is the pronoun. Right? I, the pronoun, changed as she. Right? The pronoun I is changed as she. And am, that is the verb. Right? Of the statement. Verb. Right? So, am is changed as was. Right. Then other change is now. Now, that is the adverb of time. Right? So, it is changed as then. So, there are some changes occurred. That is the changes in pronoun, changes in tense, and changes in time. Okay. Right. We will see them later. Right. Now, you see, there are more examples. If the reporting verb is in present tense, the tense of the direct speech do not change. Right? If the reporting verb is in present tense, the tense of the direct speech do not change. Right? Here, there's an example. He says, I'm unwell. Right? Here, what is the reporting verb? Says. So, says, it is in present tense. Right? The reporting verb, it is in present tense. And I am unwell. Here, in direct speech, the tense is am. What is the tense used here? That is present. That is be verb. There are three be verbs in present: am, is, and are. Right? Here, when you convert into indirect speech, you don't make any changes in tense. Right? So, he says, repeat the reporting verb as the same, says that I changed as he, pronoun is changed, but tense. In direct speech, the tense is present. So, when you convert into indirect speech, the tense are the same. That is, present is also the present tense. Right? So, he says, I'm unwell. When you convert into indirect speech, there are no changes in tense. Right? So, he says that he is unwell. Right? Now, another example. If the words within the quotation marks talk of a universal truth or habitual action, right? When you talk about universal truth or habitual action, you don't make any changes. Right here, there's an example. They said We can't live without water. Here, we can't live without water. This is universal truth. So when you convert into indirect speech, we can't make any changes, right? So we can write like this. They said that we can't live without water. Okay, do you understand? Right. So if the word within the quotation mark talk of a universal truth or habitual action, we don't make any changes while converting the direct into indirect speech. Right. Okay, now we see what are the changes occurred in pronoun. Right? Okay. First and second person pronouns and possessive adjective change to the third person except when the speaker is reporting his own words, right? First and second person pronouns and possessive adjective change to the third person except when the speaker is reporting his own word. Right, here is a chart. Direct speech and indirect speech, how we change the pronoun into direct, from direct into indirect speech. Right, okay, so here in direct speech, I changed as he or she. Right, I changes as he or she. Right, then we changes as they. Right, I changes as he or she, we changes as they, and you changes as he, she, or it. Right? Me, his or her. And our is changed as their. Right? And your is changed as his, her, or their. Right? Then me is changed as him or her. Right? Us changed as them. And you, him, her, or them. Right? Mine is changed as his or her. And ours is changed as theirs. Last, yours is changed as his, her, or theirs. Right? So these are the changes in pronoun. Right now, we see the example. There are two examples here. Drea said, I can teach English online. Right? The statement is in direct speech. Right? Drea said, I can teach English online. Here, when we convert the direct into indirect speech, Drea said that I is changed, the pronoun changed as she. Right? Then can teach, could teach, we will see later what are the changes in tense. Then English online. So Ria said that the pronoun changed as she because I denote the speaker Ria. So we change the pronoun I into she. So Ria said that she could teach English online. Right. Okay. Now, see the second example. Mr. David said, I want to meet your parents. Right? That is direct speech. Mr. David said, I want to meet your parents. Right? Now we convert this direct speech into indirect. Mr. David said that the pronoun I is changed as he. Right? The pronoun I is changed as he. Wanted to meet your parents. Your changed as my. Right? Your is changed as my. So Mr. David said that I wanted to meet your parents. Mr. David said, I want to meet your parents. That is direct speech. So Mr. David said that the pronoun I is changed as he. He wanted to meet your changed as my parents. So Mr. David said that he wanted to meet my parents. Right. The third one here. I said, I'm going. Here you look at this example. I said, I'm going. Here, I said, the speaker, right? Speaker is reporting his own exact words, right? I'm going. That is the exact word of the speaker. So the speaker is reporting his own actual word. When you say his own actual word, we don't make any changes in pronoun, right? So I said that the pronoun I don't change. So we repeat I was going. So I said that I was going. So when the speaker is reporting his own actual word, we don't make any changes in pronoun. Do you understand? Right. Okay. Now we see what are the changes in place at time. Okay. Right. Direct and indirect. Now it's changed as then. Right? This is changed as that. This is changed as those. Here is changed as there. Today, that day, yesterday, the day before, or the previous day. Tomorrow, the next day, or the following day. Next week, the following week. Like this, you can change in places and time. We see again direct and indirect speech, how we change in place and time. Right, now it's changed as then, this is changed as that, this is changed as those, here, there, today, that day, yesterday, the day before, or the previous day. Tomorrow, the next day, or the following day. Next week is changed as the following week. Right. Now we see some examples. Here there are two examples. One is in direct speech. He said, I'm busy now. Right? Now is the time of adverb. Right? He said, I'm busy now. So we convert the direct to the indirect. He said that he was very busy. Now it's changed as then. When you convert now into indirect, the time is changed as then. Right? So he said that he was busy then. Right? So we see the second one. He said, I'm glad to be here this evening. Right? This is direct speech. He said, I'm glad to be here this evening. Right? So, while converting this into indirect speech, he said that he was glad to be here is changed as there. Right? Here, that is the place. So, it's changed as there. And this, right? This also changed as that. Right? So there are two changes. He said that he was glad to be there that evening. So here is changed as there, and this is changed as that. Right? Okay. Now we see what are the changes in tenses. I think you already have studied about the tenses in the previous years, right? So it's easy to explain, right? Okay, now we see what are the changes in tense, right? Direct speech and indirect speech. Direct speech, when the direct speech is in simple present, that is the verb is in simple present, the indirect speech changes as simple past, right? Simple present changed as simple past. Here there is an example. She said, I always drink coffee, right? Here in this statement, what is the verb? The drink is verb. So this drink is in simple present, right? So when you convert into indirect speech, the simple present tense changed as simple past, right? So she said that she always drank. The past tense of drink is drank, right? So she said that she always drank coffee, right? So simple present tense is changed as simple past, right? Next one, present continuous tense, right? Present continuous, you know, the structure is am is are plus present participle, right? Am is are plus present participle. Here there's an example, indirect speech. He said, I'm waiting for Anne, right? He said, I'm waiting for Anne. Here, what is the verb? Am waiting, right? So it is in present continuous tense. Am waiting. Right? So in indirect speech, the present continuous tense is changed as past continuous tense. The structure of past continuous tense is was, were plus present participle. Here, he said that he was waiting, because the subject he, that is singular. So we see that is verb was, right? Was waiting. So he said that he was waiting for Anne. Right. Now we see the third one, present perfect. The structure of present perfect is has or have plus past participle, verb past participle, right? So has or have plus verb past participle form. Here, I have found a flat, he said, right? Have found. That is the present perfect tense. I have found, have found. So present perfect tense are changed as past perfect. So the example is, he said that he had found a flat, right? Past perfect tense. What is the structure of past perfect tense? That is had plus verb past participle form. Right here, had found. The past participle of find is found, right? Had found, that is past perfect. So present perfect tense is changed as past perfect. Okay, then present perfect continuous tense, right? Present perfect continuous tense formation has or have plus been plus present participle, right? Has or have plus been plus present participle. Present participle means verb plus ing form, right? Okay, here he said, I have been waiting for the bus, right? Have been waiting, that is present perfect continuous tense, have been waiting. Okay, so present perfect continuous tense is changed as past perfect continuous tense. So when you form past perfect continuous tense, you have to write had plus been plus present participle, right? Had plus been plus present participle. Here the example, he said that he had been waiting for the bus. So had been waiting, right? That is the past perfect continuous tense. Okay, so present perfect continuous tense is changed as past perfect continuous. Okay, I repeat again. Simple present changed as simple past. Present continuous changed as past continuous. Present perfect changed as past perfect. Present perfect continuous changed as past perfect continuous. Okay, now we see simple past, right? Simple past is changed as past perfect. He said, for an example, he said, I visited my aunt yesterday. I visited my aunt yesterday. So visited is the past tense, right? So the past tense changed as past perfect. So past perfect, had visited. He said that he had visited his aunt the previous day. Okay, he said that he had visited his aunt the previous day. Past perfect formation, had plus verb past participle form. Right. Okay. The next one, past continuous tense. Past continuous She said, I was teaching earlier. Right, past continuous, was teaching. So, in indirect speech, past continuous changed as past perfect continuous tense. Right, past perfect continuous tense, you know, had plus been plus present participle. Had plus been plus present participle. Here, she said that she had been teaching earlier. Right, had been teaching. That is past perfect continuous tense. Okay. Next one, past perfect. Right, past perfect. When you have the direct speech in past tense, we don't make any changes in indirect speech. There are no changes. Right, past perfect. Example, she said the lesson had already started. Had already started. Right, had started. That is past perfect. So in indirect speech, there are no changes in tense. That is also past perfect, right? She said that the lesson had already started. Okay, so there are no changes in tense. Past perfect, repeat again. Past perfect. Okay, now we see will. Will changes as would, right? She said, I will teach English. Here, will, right? Will teach. After the will, you have to write the verb infinitive form, right? Will teach. The verb is in infinitive, right? Will teach. Right, then, in indirect speech, will changes as would. She said that she would teach English, right? Would. Will changes as would. After that, you have to write the verb in infinitive form, right? Okay. Now look, can changes as could, right? She said, I can speak English. Can, right? Can speak. So can changes as could. She said that she could speak English. Can changes as could. Okay. Then may. May changes as might. So she said, I may come home. Right? So may. Right. In indirect speech, she said that she might come home. So may changed as might. So she said that she might come home. Right. Must. Must change as you can repeat the must again, or you can write had to, right? So he said, I must have a computer, right? Here must is used, must. In this indirect speech, he said that he must or had to have a computer. Must or had to. You can use must or had to, right? Must is changed as had to, or you can repeat the must again, must, right? Must or had to, right? Then next, could, would, should, might, right? So these are called modals. So there are no changes in indirect speech, right? Could, would, should, might. So Harni, please cut the video. Harni, please cut the video. Right. Could, would, should, might. There are no changes in tense. Right. Right. Now we some activities. We will see some activities. Right. First one, she said, I have been waiting for you. Right. This is direct speech. You have to change this direct speech into indirect speech. Right. How can you change? Right. She said that. I changed as she. Right? She said that she have been waiting. What is the tense here? Have been waiting, present perfect continuous tense. Right? Present perfect continuous tense is changed as past perfect continuous tense. So have been waiting is changed as had been waiting. Had been waiting for you is changed as me. Right. So she said that she had been waiting for me. Okay. Second one. Rohan says, I am very busy. Here, Rohan says. Right? The reporting verb is in present tense. So the tense does not change. Right? So Rohan says, I changed as he because I denote Rohan. So he, am is changed as is because the tense does not change. Right? He is. Right? He is very busy. Rohan says he is very busy. The tense does not change. Third one, Raja said, I have already prepared a story. Right? So, you can write Raja said that. I changed as he have already prepared. That is present perfect tense. So present perfect changed as past perfect. So he had already prepared. Prepared a story. Raja said that he had already prepared a story. Fourth one, she said, my sister went to Australia last year. Right? So, we can convert this direct speech into indirect as she said that my sister changes as her, right? Her sister. Her sister went, that is in past tense. So past tense changes as past perfect. So her sister had the past participle gone. Had gone to Australia. Australia last year changes as the previous year. Right? So she said that my sister changes as her sister. Went, that is past tense changed as past perfect. Had gone to Australia last year. That is the time. So last year is changed as the previous year. Fifth one, Mala said, I'm learning English now. Right? So Mala said that I is changed as she. Am learning, that is present continuous tense. So present continuous changes as past continuous. So she was learning. She was learning English. Now it changes as then. Do you understand? Right. Okay, now we see another activity. Here, this question is taken from a past paper. First, read the question. A comedy show called Don't Look Now is at a theater in Colombo these days. These are the comments made by some newspapers and viewers. Here, first one. People will love it. The Daily News. Second, it's a fantastic show. The Daily Mirror. Third one, it will be a great success. The Island. Fourth one, it's the funniest play I have ever seen. An actor. Fifth one, the production is perfect. A film producer. Sixth one, I can't remember a better show. A singer. Right now, report what the newspapers and viewers said. Here, there's an example. The Daily News said that the people will changes as would love it. The Daily News said that the people would love it. Okay, so we see the second one. The Daily Mirror said that. So how can you write? The Daily Mirror said that. The Daily Mirror said that it is as changed was. It was a fantastic show. Right? The Daily Mirror said that it was a fantastic show. Third one, the Island said that it dashed a great success. So you have to complete. The Island said that it here will be a great success. So you have to convert. The Island said that it will be changes as would be. Right? It would be a great success. The Island said that it would be a great success. Fourth one, an actor said that it dash ever seen. Right here, fourth one. It's the funniest play I have ever seen. The actor here, while converting into indirect speech, an actor said that it is changed as was. Right? It was the funniest. Funniest play. I is changed as he because I denotes an actor. So he have ever seen. Have ever seen, that is present perfect. So present perfect changes as past perfect. So he had ever an actor said that it was the funniest play he had ever seen. Fifth one, a film producer said that the dash. Okay. So fifth one, the production is perfect, a film producer. So while converting into indirect speech, you can write, a film producer said that the production is perfect, is changes as was perfect. The last one is, a singer said that he dash better show. Right here, I can't remember a better show, a singer. So while converting into indirect speech, a singer said that he can't remember. So can changes as could, but here the negative form. So can, you have to change as couldn't. Can't changes as couldn't. Right? So a singer said that he couldn't remember Priyanka, please cut the video. So last one, a singer said that he couldn't remember better show. Okay, students. So I finished today's lesson. I hope you all understood. Thank you. Have a nice day.